It's the 8th day of May 2018. Welcome to New Vision TV News around Uganda. Here we look at stories making headlines across the country. We kickstart off this bulletin from Malaba. Government has delivered an assortment of drugs to avert the cholera outbreak that has claimed 7 lives in the border town of Malaba. The drugs were delivered to Cholera South Country MP Frederick Angura on Saturday. The patients and residents who had enthroned Malaba Health Center 3 for treatment were happy to receive the drugs. The cholera outbreak was confirmed following heavy rains that saw several pit latrines caving in with fecal matter flowing into the traditional water sources used by the residents. 5 children died in Obore cell, while another 2 died in the Asinga cell. The outbreak of the epidemic has left residents in panic. Angura called on the residents to improve their personal hygiene and maintain good sanitation in order to avoid the problem. He said the drugs must be given to patients free of charge. Moving on to Noya District, a rift has developed among the children of Uganda's first Inspector General of Police, Eliamo Oriema. The majority accused the elder daughter of misusing her administrative powers. Gertrude Oriema, 78 years, is alleged to have sold 700 acres of land to General Otema Awany and 2,000 acres to Beatrice Akalo Adongoa, a businesswoman in South Sudan, without the consent of her siblings. Oriema has 7 surviving children. Before Oriema was killed in the Idi Amin government in 1977, he had leased 6,000 acres of land in Tangi village, Porongo sub-county in Noya district. His wife, Janet Manjero Akoyo Oriema, and 2 children, Pamela Achen and Henry Onek, were granted powers of administration. The 2, however, fled to the UK and Canada. Their mother passed on in January 1993. Engineer Alex Onen, a cousin of the children, told the New Vision that Gertrude by then was also in the UK, while William Oriema, another child, was in Kenya. Onen, who had kept the land title for 10 years, said when Akoyo died, William came back and took over the administration of the state. Get full details of the story in today's copy of the New Vision. Before we move on to other stories making headlines across the country, let us look at what is making headlines in today's copy of the New Vision. The headlining story today is 400 Ugandans to lose UN jobs. Okay. Bamgamerele warns land minister a monkey. Inside the New Vision, we have the new era. Get to know what this new era is about and who is spearheading the new era. We have quite a number of pages here that you really you need to see when you buy your copy of the New Vision. Making headlines still in the New Vision: cholera in Kampala, 10 hospitalized. Leopard eats baby at Mwea. That is sad. Okay, let's move on to other stories making headlines. Masquerade suspect faced terrorism, murder charges. Former Mwenta staff murder, wife wanted to eliminate him, says servant. First Lady launches feeding drive in Chigezi. Those are some of the stories you could get in detail when you get your copy of the New Vision. Doctor changes in-law, freed after spending 40 months in jail. Have a picture here. Okay, moving on. More stories. The story that I've just read to you, ex-IGP family in land fraud. It is right here in detail. So grab your copy of the New Vision and get to know what really happened and what Uganda is currently facing some land crisis, and just get to know how this story goes, and maybe more the more details that the story offers. In between the lines is in 2014, President Museveni directed the matters relating to the land to be solved as soon as possible, and those living there should leave. So the story of the ex-IGP family in land fraud is right here. Just grab your copy and read it in detail. Okay, moving on. Every Tuesday we have the oil and gas journal. I see Donald Trump's face here. Okay, the headlining story is Tura farm out deal. What next? Okay, more stories. Local players want oil insurance reserved for Ugandan companies. Her Vision is also another offering we give you every Tuesday. And Her Vision mainly focuses on the women that are making us proud in the country. Women in Science Talk. Women in Science Talk. Women in Science Talk Motherhood. Yeah, there's a story here in detail. Don't keep record of wrong. Someone is a counselor's advising here. How can we stop early marriages? We have a religious, the clergy here giving us solutions to how we can stop early marriages. There are quite really many stories today in the New Vision that you would love to read. Moving on to the sports docket, Korean star arrives. Cricket cranes must resolve their weaknesses, and Ginger Aces and Mura High start well. We have all those details in today's copy of the New Vision, which is only 2,000 shillings. And remember, we are proudly the leading daily. Away from your copy of the New Vision, let's continue looking at what is making headlines across the country. We go to Wakiso district. The police have arrested a woman identified as Prosa Inaitwe for dumping her newborn baby. Inaitwe delivered a baby last week and dumped it behind the Wakiso Health Center for facility. She later went to St. Joseph, a nearby clinic, for treatment. While at the clinic, the health workers realized that she had given birth, but she was not carrying her baby. They contacted the police. When she was tasked with explaining why she dumped her baby, Inaitwe said she wanted to protect her marriage since her new lover is not the father of the baby. The baby was rescued by Geoffrey Luganzi, a welder who was on his way to work in the morning. The probation officer in Wakiso district, Maria Nakazwe, said the practice of dumping children was on the rise in the district, adding that it is done majorly by teenage mothers who are not ready to raise their children. Finally, from Palisa district, a total of 122 community monitoring groups in Palisa, Kibuku and Butembo districts have been trained by the Inspector General of Government in partnership with Palisa Civil Society Organization Network to monitor Northern Uganda social action aid projects. Isaac Kabengere, the Paconet program officer, said the Inspector of Government entrusted them to handle the 3 districts of Palisa, Kibuku and Butembo to train members in community responsibility to enhance transparency and accountability. That's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website www.newvision.co.ug/video. I am Rafi Naseje.